Dr. Cortex, what have you done?
Who are these evil upstarts? I've ruined the lives of so many. I can't be expected to remember them all.
I'm actually really excited for this one. Crash Twinsanity is my favorite game of all time. Not favorite Crash game, not favorite platformer, but my favorite game as a whole. I fucking adore this game with all my heart. However, I have to give this game a serious look, put some biases aside, and view the finished product. And even if, Twinsanity is still a damn good game. The story is that after bullshitting, Crash and Cortex come by two ugly ass birds from the 10th dimension known as the Evil Twins. Their goal is to destroy the whole island, so Crash and Cortex have to team up to stop the Evil Twins. Crash and Cortex working together is a really cool concept for a Crash game. And for those who are wondering, no, Crash 2 doesn't count. Cortex was baiting Crash there. Instead of linear hallways, Crash Twinsanity is an open world platformer, which is fucking awesome. This game requires more exploration than any other Crash game due to the open design. Crash controls pretty damn good in these open environments. You start off with a big ass environment to get used to the controls. And I gotta say, holy shit, this game looks so fucking breathtaking. The visuals are spectacular. The attention to detail is rarely there in Twinsanity. Can you believe that this game was made by the same developer that did Wrath of Cortex and his shitty ass graphics? The voice acting in this game is spot on, and it greatly complements the humor. The humor in this game is so great, it reminds me of a wacky classic cartoon, but in a really good way.
Wrath of Cortex didn't do as well as we'd hoped, and... Fish?
Not every joke lands, but when it does, it rarely lands. Crash's levels are damn fun in this game. This game is beautifully designed and the gameplay is extremely fun this time around. The gameplay is so damn addicting, the levels are enjoyable. However though, the bosses are pretty weak. They are pretty repetitive and easy, except for Dingodile. His boss fight's amazing. The final boss is really good too. However, the writing is what makes up these otherwise weak bosses. The music, the visuals, and the humor saves them. Seeing their reaction always got a kick out of me. The bosses are at least fun. The music in this game is different from any other Crash game. The music was composed by Spiral Mouth, an a cappella group, and I gotta say, this music is really fucking good. Probably one of my favorite game soundtracks of all time. However, it's an acquired taste, because some will hear it and think it sounds so gross and weird to them, while others adore it. You either love the soundtrack or you hate it. I fucking love the soundtrack. Instead of vehicles, Twinsanity has team moves and they are all fun to play. The Humility Skate, Roller Brawl, Twin Throw, Twin Slam, rolling this fucker in a pipe, they're all nicely controlled and fun to play. You get to play as two more characters, Cortex and a new character, Nina, Cortex's niece. Nina is really fun to play and control. Her first level is really fucking fun. However, besides the final boss, you only get to play as her once, which is kinda disappointing. As for Cortex, you ever just want to play hit square the game? That's the best way to describe Cortex in this game. You get to fight two bosses with him. Madame Amberly, which is the worst boss fight in the game, and a fraction of the final boss, which is fine I guess. Cortex is by far the weakest character of the three. All you gotta do is button mash square, get ammo, and repeat. That's it. It's pretty fucking annoying. In fact, there's some little bits in this game that are annoying in Twinsanity. 1. Aku Aku sucks in this game. He's barely an extra hit. His invincibility don't do jack shit, and be careful when there's mad nitros nearby. Aku Aku won't save you. At all.
It is I, Aku Aku. My duty is to protect you. You may summon me by breaking open these crates. Call me thrice, and I shall grant you special powers.
This game also has unskippable cutscenes that can get annoying if you get stuck in this game. Also, this game is glitchy as hell. It's not as bad as it sounds though. It won't get in the way when playing it. The glitches are fucking hilarious and they can make this game more enjoyable. I be screaming at some of the glitches I be pulling off. One time I threw Cortex off a level and I accidentally missed a jump, but instead of dying, I landed on Cortex. That shit got me crying. The biggest problems, plural, with this game are that not only is it easy and short, but there's no reason to go back to 100% Twinsanity. This game only has 16 levels and 4 worlds, making it the shortest Crash game and it's easy as hell. There's some challenge here and there like Dingo Dow in the last level, by the way, that's slow in the game, but the game as a whole is easy. Easy and short is not a good combo at all, especially when the game is enjoyable. If it's easy, at least make it longer. Okay, not that long, but make it last a bit. In fact, I heard this game was going to be much longer, with more worlds and levels, but Vivendi Universal Games rushed the shit out of Traveler's Tales. If they had more time, this game could have been a whole lot better. Easy and short is a terrible combo for a good game, especially an open world game. Fuck Universal Interactive, I'd rather know more. Also, the gems are pointless. Instead of breaking boxes, you only get them in hidden paths. All you get is concept art and unused animations from them. What do you get for 100%? A small cutscene in North America. In Europe, Crash is being a fucking weeb. As for the crystals, they're only there for story purposes. That's it. You don't unlock them, you just get them in certain spots of the game. Overall, Crash Twinsanity isn't the best Crash game out there with weak bosses, lack of replay value, and the fact that the game is easy and short. But the game has some really good aspects like the visuals, music, design, humor, and addicting gameplay. This game holds a special place in my heart. Even though it's flawed, it's really enjoyable. Some people want a Twinsanity remake. Personally, I'd rather just have a Twinsanity port on PS4 or PS5 for cheap. I would love to see a definitive version of the game with scrapped worlds, levels, and better presentation, but I'm not crazy over it like others. For a new and very fun installment in the series, the Bandicoot needs it. I think it's the best post-Naughty Dog Crash game. So far. We'll get there, I promise. I'm in a great mood. What's next?
Combine and conquer in Crash Tag Team Racing. Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.